weeks away from our first iPay-per-view of 2019 on January the 19th. Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore for the reality of wrestling. And Brad, we're going to find out in the next few weeks leading up to this iPay-per-view who will be some of the champions heading into that big event. And one of those questions will be answered here tonight with a fatal four-way for the #1 contenders for the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships and the gauntlet that will follow it afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tall task, Matt Topolsky. Right out of the gate, you're going to have 4 teams, right? Elimination style. Winner will immediately get a Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championship opportunity against Mick Drake and Devin Devine, the Industry. That's going to be crazy, Matt Topolsky. You're going to have a lot of endurance for that one.
Absolutely. We're going to have the Cool. We're going to have Zach Mason and Warren Johnson, La Familia and Terrell Tempo and Brian Keith all taking on each other in a fatal four-way. And then, of course, later on here tonight in our main event, it will be Gino versus JJ Blake.
That's right.
The former Reality of Wrestling champion 3 times over, taking on the self-proclaimed champion of all television.
Well, you know what, Matt Topolsky? It's a new year, right? And with a new year come New Year's resolutions. JJ Blake has made a New Year's resolution that he will not only be the champion of all television, he'll be the champion of all Reality of Wrestling.
In addition to all that, whether that's true or not, tonight, Booker T finally answers the challenge of Rex Andrews. Rex Andrews has been calling out the CEO and president of Reality of Wrestling for weeks. He's been taunting Booker T. Pretty ill-advised, if you ask me. Right here tonight, Booker T will finally answer the challenge.
And I have no insight. I've tried to get a word with Booker. I've tried to ask him what's his mindset, what is he thinking. He will not let anything out of the bag. He is not showing his cards at all, so it'll be interesting to find out.
Well, an explosive edition of the Reality of Wrestling starts right now with the #1 contendership for the Tag Team Championships up for grabs.
Introducing first, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 350 pounds, representing La Familia, Diego de la Cruz and Jonathan Vega.
What a way to get the action kicked off this week on the Reality of Wrestling with the #1 contendership for the Road Tag Team titles up for grabs in this fatal four-way tag team elimination match. And Brad Gilmore, the winner of this matchup, will face the Industry for the tag team titles.
And Happy New Year to you, Matt Topolsky.
Well, Happy New Year to you as well, Brad. I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I feel like we need to start things anew. New year, new ways.
Okay, we're on the same page.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 465 pounds, the team of Cameron Cole and Hendrik Bartek, the Cool.
Well, the Cool are back together. It is man fun no more. But Kendrick Bartek and Cameron Cole, former Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, with an opportunity here tonight to capture that gold once again.
Absolutely, Matt Topolsky. Cool was one of the most innovative tag teams in Reality of Wrestling when they were the champions, battling with Stevie Ray Incorporated. It's good to see them back together, though. Well, let's see if they can get back to their winning ways in 2019.
A new year with new opportunities, and the Cool would love to make it a great 2019 right here tonight by running this gauntlet, and that is exactly what it is.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 450 pounds, the team of Brian Keith and Terrell Tempo.
Well, here comes the Cruiserweight Cowboy, Brian Keith, as he awaits the arrival of his tag team partner, and it's time to push the tempo because Terrell Tempo is in the building, and an unlikely choice for future tag team champions. But we have seen Terrell Tempo and Brian Keith in action recently, and they are phenomenal together, and perhaps tonight is the night when they make history. They're making a great 2019 for Brian Keith and Terrell Tempo, both of which have been on a title drought for some time.
Yep, gentlemen, former television champions. Why not make them tag team champions?
And their opponents at a combined weight of 425 pounds, Zach Mason, Warren Johnson, Team Fly Death.
Zach Mason and Warren Johnson have been in pursuit of those Reality of Wrestling tag team titles after losing them in shocking fashion last year to the industry, Mick Drake and Devin Devine. It has been a long and hard road ever since to get another opportunity, and they will have to go through 3 other tag teams here tonight just to get that shot.
Matt Topolsky, it might be the obvious choice, but I'm going with Fly Death. I'm going with Warren and Zach to run the gauntlet tonight and at least get the opportunity to face the industry, Mick and Devin. You got to think about it. Brian Keith, Terrell Tempo. I wonder who started this match, but Brian Keith, Terrell Tempo have not tagged for that long together. Kendrick Bartek and Cameron Cole have been, separated longer than they were ever together as a tag team. And then La Familia has been without their ringleader as of late. The only team who is focused and has everything going for them is Fly Death, Warren and Zach.
Well, I may have to disagree with that a little bit. We've seen the sacrifices that Kendrick Bartek has made in order to put the Cool back together. The Cool are former Reality of Wrestling tag team champions. Something they share with Zach and Warren is that they have been to the mountaintop before in this prospective division. And I think the Cool could very well be the favorites to win this thing here tonight. They've been there before, and perhaps 2019 is their year to do it again.
Well, interesting rules to this match. Any person on the apron can tag any competitor. You do not have to tag your partner. And it's elimination style, so if one man from the team is pinned, both members are eliminated and must return to the back.
And you've got to wonder, with Zach and Warren, the Cool, of course, Brian Keith and Terrell Tempo, and obviously La Familia, whichever team wins this matchup will immediately get a shot at the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships, but that may not exactly be the reward that most people are expecting. I mean, they already have to go through this fatal four-way match. Pin attempt here from Brian Keith. Kick out at 1. Perhaps they would want it on a later night, but of course, there are some severe time constraints regarding the division because we've got an iPay-per-view coming up here in just 2 weeks, Brad Gilmore.
Hey, right, you are Matt Topolsky, The Last Stand. Go to realitywrestling.com to find out more about our iPay-per-view, where you can watch, how you can buy, and more.
And the Steam here, Reversal was looking for a sling blade. Instead found the fastest kicks in the South. Tag, and here comes Terrell Tempo. Double team here from BK and Tempo. Pin attempt here. The Cool could be eliminated. Not even a 1 count.
Referee was a bit out of position right there. But the Cool still in this thing, as is Terrell Tempo.
Cam Cole looking for a tag there. Tempo cuts him off. Tempo coming back. High side kick right there from one of the most explosive athletes in the Reality of Wrestling, Terrell Tempo.
And here comes Warren Johnson. Oh, wait a minute. And he got caught up by Terrell Tempo right there, and a quick tag to Brian Keith.
It's been a long saga for Zach and Warren, and my question to you, Brad, first off has got to be, do you think that Zach and Warren are perhaps looking past the competition in there here tonight, considering how desperate they are to get another shot at Mick and, of course, Devin Devine?
I think that's a great point, Matt Topolsky. I think they could definitely be looking past.
Pin attempt here from Tempo, too. Kick out.
They could definitely be looking past their other competitors because they want to get that redemption on the team that stripped them of their gold, the industry. But they, at the same time, we've seen a lot of Warren and Zach, and I think that they have the ability to understand the moment, right? And they can't be looking past the moment. And the moment is winning the opportunity to get an opportunity.
And of course, the dark horse in this matchup here tonight has to be La Familia. You talked about it at the beginning of the matchup. We have not seen Aiden Cristiano in months since losing that incredible matchup, of course, with Gino, Lucha Extrema.
we go. Terrell Tempo cleaning house. Almost knocked over our cameraman.
Oh, European uppercut there. Oh, and Vega going for a ride here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Diego De La Cruz, wait a second, cuts him off. He's got Tempo's legs. Tempo and Brian Keith have been eliminated. Tempo and Brian Keith have been eliminated by hook or by crook. The smarts of Diego De La Cruz and La Familia, one of the final 3 teams standing here, Brad.
Wow, I cannot believe what we just saw. I'm sure that Brian Keith and Terrell Tempo are going to have plenty to say about it to the powers that be. And now La Familia's in their crosshairs. But Zach, Warren, and the Cool need to get... Look at that.
Diego De La Cruz making his presence felt in this matchup, and rarely has he been inside the ring to do it. Nevertheless, La Familia now calling the shots in there and firmly in control.
Wow, could they take out? Oh my goodness, man, are they going to take out Warren Johnson?
It could be it right here.
Mason.
La Familia kick out at 2 from Zach Mason.
I think that would have shocked the world. If they were able to take out Terrell Tempo, Brian Keith, and then immediately after take out Fly Death.
Well, no disrespect meant to the final 3 teams that are in here, but I think it comes a large shock to everyone that Terrell Tempo and Brian Keith were eliminated so quickly. Of course, the first tag team to be out of here. We don't know what the continuity or unity even is in La Familia without their leader being around, and yet look at this. Like a cohesive unity, well-oiled machine, if you will, taking apart the former tag team champions and cutting the ring in half.
Absolutely, and we're seeing a new side of Diego De La Cruz and Jonathan Vega right now. You know, a lot of the times when they have fun, when they come out, accordions are playing, you know, Gus Polinski and the Kenosha Kickers inspired, but now we're seeing a mean streak, and look at that, beautiful Hurricanrana by De La Cruz.
Diego De La Cruz in firm control here. Wait a second. Sling blade there from Cameron Cole. The former tag champs tagging in another former tag champ.
Yeah, it was a blind tag by Cameron Cole. And really, Matt Topolsky, if you think about it, a smart strategy would be if your team just stood in the apron for the entire match and then you got down to the final 2.
Sure, it reminds me of the time Jerry the King Lawler hit under the ring for 45 minutes of the Royal Rumble.
You would do that.
Still lost.
You would do that. That's what you would do.
See, I thought we had come to an agreement that we were going to get along here in 2019.
Yeah, but then I looked at you directly in the eyes and I changed my mind. And here is La Familia working well as a tag team.
La Familia has inflicted the majority of the damage in this matchup here. They've already eliminated 1 team, looking to eliminate the Cool. Kick out at 2, but Diego De La Cruz with a shot on Kendrick Bartek.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, and Warren Johnson dumped unceremoniously to the outside here. It's absolute bedlam in there right now. There are 3 teams left.
Zach Mason comes out.
It is not an over-the-top elimination, but right now Jonathan Vega is treating it that way. Vega suicide dive through the second rope. Almost everybody is down. This matchup is to crown a #1 contender for the tag team titles, and La Familia making a real statement here tonight.
But think about this, Matt.
Oh, Patrick Bartek
right in front of us.
Just spears the family right out of Diego De La Cruz.
Super kick in the middle of the ring.
Cover 1, 2, bye-bye La Familia.
La Familia has been eliminated.
What an impressive showing by the young tag team of La Familia. With a Cool able to take down the family. And now it's Warren and Zach, Fly Death versus the Cool.
Both teams, former tag team champions. They know the value of winning this matchup. They know what it means to be Reality of Wrestling tag team title holders. And here we go. It's Fly Death versus the Cool. It's drop kicks in stereo. The #1 contendership up for grabs.
But Matt Topolsky, how much energy are these 2 teams expending right now? Are they going to have enough gas in the tank?
That's a great question, and I don't know the answer to it, but you have to know that in order to win this matchup, you have to give everything you have 100%, and then some. The Cool know it right now, and it's high-risk city as they're trying to get their hands on Warren Johnson here for what looks like a double superplex. superplex from the top.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Warren Johnson, look at the power! Wow. A power bomb into a superplex. Everybody's down.
All 4 men are down, but the World Gym Arena is on its feet.
Zach Mason the cover here too. Oh my goodness. A kick out from Cameron Cole.
Somehow getting a shoulder up at the very last opportunity. And now, Zach Mason getting Warren Johnson up and trying to fire him up. And wait a minute, I think he's got Kendrick Bartek on his sights.
Oh, but Kendrick caught him. Oh my goodness, a choke slam on the apron. Super kick.
This could be over
Super
here.
kick the Cole, our #1 contenders. 2. Oh my goodness.
The last second. Zach Mason gets the shoulder up after the super kick from Cameron Cole.
The Cole did everything right. An impressive reversal from Kendrick Bartek. And then on the inside of the ring, Cameron Cole, a former tag champ, a former TV champ, with a super kick for the ages, but it wasn't enough. Now the Cole trying to finish off Zach Mason.
Wait a minute.
Warren Johnson, look out here.
They're looking for it. Flying death.
He hit it. He hit it. 1, 2, flying down for the #1 contenders.
Here are your winners, Zach Mason and Warren Johnson, Team Fly Death.
Matt Topolsky there celebrating in the middle of the squared circle, but that celebration won't last very long because they have another match taking place in mere moments.
Following contest scheduled for one fall and for the Finalists Wrestling Tag Team Championship. They are the World Tag Team Champions, the Tag Team Trick, and Divine, the Industry.
After going through that war, Zach Mason and Warren Johnson are finally going to get what they've been asking for months. But I'm certain that they wish they were at 100% right now, which I think would be a fair fight. As it stands, they've just gone through 3 other tag teams, Brad, and now they got to face the champions.
You're absolutely right, Matt Topolsky. If I was Mick and Devin right now, I would feel rather confident about the odds of me retaining my tag team championships. Well, here we go, Matt. Warren Johnson, Zach Mason talking over strategy here. Zach Mason looks like he's going to start against Mick Drake.
This matchup is for the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships. The Industry at 100%. They have yet to break a sweat. Meanwhile, Zach Mason and Warren Johnson have just been through a war with 3 other top tag teams in Reality of Wrestling. What do they have left in the tank, if anything? Oh, a scoop slam here from Zach Mason. He may be tired, but he's 100% heart. Cover here. Kick out at 1.
You can tell, though, that the gas tank isn't on full whatsoever for Zach Mason.
Oh, a slide buster. Devin Devine.
And this is just like two vultures.
Cover here, 1, 2. Kick out.
Picking at the bones right now. I mean, all credit where credit is due to Team Fly, Def, Zach, and Warren. They fought a hell of a fatal four-way. But there's no way they can run the gauntlet against a team like Mick Drake and Devin Devine, a team that got to watch that whole match and sit down, relaxed, be cool, conserve their energy, and just come out here and put forth minimal effort.
Well, Zach Mason looks like he would stay down for a 3 count right now. But Mick Drake is really enjoying this moment. Use the analogy of vultures. That is exactly what it looks like here. The industry looked like they just came off the couch and strolled out here. Looking for that German suplex, that deadweight German, if you will. Zach Mason battling out of it somehow. Looking for that tag.
Here it is.
Oh!
Turns it into a stunner.
Went for that deadweight German suplex. Zach Mason with the reversal. Where it came from, I don't know. Can he make the tag to Warren Johnson? Warren Johnson coming out of his skin right now in that corner. There's the tag. There's a tag. Here comes Warren Johnson. Doing everything he can to get the big man off his feet.
And he did. He got him. Picture perfect missile drop kick right there. Oh!
Stinger splash in the corner. Warren Johnson going for it again. This time, Devin Devine. Oh! Thought he was out. Oh! Johnson looking for a springboard over the top, runs right in to that fist from Devin Devine. Suplex over the top, drops that dagger to the heart. Dagger for the dagger cover, 1, 2, Zach Mason.
Oh, wow, look at that. Mick Drake. Now he's snapped Matt Topolsky. He is upset.
This is the mean streak that made the industry Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And I've got to tell you what, Brad Gilmore, if Team Fly Def was a cell phone battery, it would be in low power mode right now.
Right you are, Matt. And then, oh, look at that.
Oh! Belly to belly overhead suplex. Warren Johnson was dropped on the top of his head.
And then Mick Drake with the kip up and patting himself on the back, showing everybody he's still got plenty of gas in the tank. Oh, atomic drop, right into a spear from here to infinity.
That's gotta be it. Cover, still tag team champs. No, Warren Johnson gets that shoulder up and slips out the back door. Zach Mason imploring on his tag partner here. Observers want to believe. They want to believe there's a chance for Zach and Warren. But they have just been through too much, Brad. The industry methodically and slowly taking apart the challengers. Suplex, wait a minute! He flipped out of it! Warren Johnson flipped out of it! Made the tag to Zach Mason! How the hell did he do it? Johnson now stepping in here. Oh! And just dumped over the top rope by Devin Devine. One half of the tag team champions. He looks more annoyed than anything at this point. I think they thought it was going to be an easy night of work, facing a tag team that just came out of a fatal four-way match.
And now Fly Death giving them the fight of their lives.
Look out, Mick Drake! Mick Drake ran right into it! Tag here! Warren Johnson! Going up top! Brad, look out!
Fly Death, could that be all?
They're gonna do it! They're gonna do it too! Fly Death has captured the tag team title!
Here are your winners and the new Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Zach Mason, Warren Johnson, Team High Death.
Against all odds, through a fatal four-way, through a gauntlet-style tag team title match. They defeated not one, not two, not three, but four of the best tag teams that Reality of Wrestling had to offer in one night. Zach Mason and Warren Johnson are two-time tag team champions. Absolutely incredible.
She seemed to be bothered. She called up my phone and I can't stop. Got a squad full of ballers. You not on my roster. You players ain't part of the team. Man, you wasn't here for the dream. Man, you wasn't home, you was asleep. I'm maneuvered alone in the streets. Made a name for my own in these streets. Beyond it that you got to see. Don't mind me, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. I've been off the scenes cause I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Don't get mad at me cause I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Do what you
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free. The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Tonight, history is going to be made. Because I'm good, because I'm great, because I'm J.J. Blake.
I became the face of reality wrestling all by myself. JJ Blake is JJ Blake. Can't simply touch the heartthrob.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen tonight. Gino, El Campeon, Intocable, Untouchable. They're going to learn something about you tonight. Everyone is going to learn something about you.
But you can't beat el número uno here at the reality wrestling. You cannot beat el intocable. I am el intocable. I am el campeón.
You are an illegitimate champion. You can be touched. Your family, your friends, tell everybody. The champion of all television is not good, he's not great, he's dynamite!
Porque tonight, esta noche, te voy a dar una pelea. Esta noche, te voy a enseñar por qué yo soy el fino, divino, Gino, el campeón.
I'm the champion of every single television in the world. The coat of the GOAT. When global warming melts the ice, I'm still gonna be the champion of all television. I have a match to prepare for.
And here comes the precision tactician, the reality of wrestling champion, Rex Andrews, for a moment that most of us never thought we would see. Rex Andrews has run through every opponent that Booker T has put in his way, and he has demanded an opportunity to face Booker T one-on-one in a physical encounter.
gentlemen, welcome to Christmas Chaos. I am the reality wrestling champion, Rex Andrews, and normally at Christmas Chaos, the champion would have a big title defense. See, I defend this championship against the top competitor, but not tonight. Now see, this title, I'm holding up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen. For months now, I've issued the challenge. I've waited for a response. And it took us going on Facebook Live for me to get a response. So, I'll waste no more time. Booker T, get out here.
A student, a pupil of Booker T. He looked up to the WWE Hall of Famer. Much of the success in his young career is owed in large part to the opportunities that Booker T put before Rex Andrews. The Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship was created by Booker T for Rex Andrews. Is this a classic case of fighting the hand that feeds? Or does Rex Andrews have a legitimate grievance?
Yo, Rex, I don't know what's going on with you, man. First and foremost. You know, you came here when you were 17 years old, man. I've done nothing but try to help you, try to guide you and show you the way. And this, I don't know what this is all about.
Hey, look, man, you have helped me. You got me to this level. You got me to championship level. Man, I've traveled the world because of you. And now, look, you have nothing else to offer me. Unless you can step in the ring.
You know, I know how it is. You know, every young bull get to that point to where they want to test themselves. You know, so I tell you what, we'll settle this. Next week, next Tuesday, you meet me right here at Reality Wrestling. We'll have an exhibition match in the back. You and I will settle.
Exhibition match. You want to have a little training match in the back over here? No, man, we're not talking about an exhibition match. I'm a champion. This isn't rec league softball. This is professional wrestling. I want the 5-time champ. I want the guy you used to be.
You know something, Rex? In front of all these people.
Rex Andrews, be careful what you wish for! The 5-time champ is unloading on the Reality of Wrestling champion!
Felt good to be in there with a champion, didn't it? I tell you what, Rex Andrews, you want some of Booker T? Huh? You want the old Booker T? Huh? Next month, show up, and I'm gonna show out, sucker.
Booker T has answered the challenge. Be careful what you wish for, Rex Andrews, because the 5-time champion, the WWE Hall of Famer, the CEO and president
Welcome back to Reality Wrestling. I'm Ashley Bull here with the Latin heartthrob, Gino. Now, we just saw Rex Andrews and Booker T in the ring.
Ashley. Not tonight. Esta noche es mi noche. And we're not talking about Rex Andrews. Because tonight I'm in the main event versus J.J. Blake, the champion of all televisions. J.J. Blake, I stepped in that ring before with you. We stepped in that ring multiple times together. And you see, all you do is talk. You talk. Champion of televisions, you're the co, you're the go, you're the hat, whatever. I don't care. Because you can talk as much as you want, Blake. You can do it. Go ahead. I know you're going to talk. But as soon as you step in that ring with the Latin heartthrob, con el intocable, I'll run circles around you, J.J. Blake. And I will show you that I don't need any championship. I don't need any title because I am el fino, divino, Gino. You know the rest.
The recklessness of another person can change your life in an instant, and the impact of these decisions can last a lifetime. If you or a loved one have been injured in an automobile crash as the result of someone else's negligence, who will be looking out for you? Walker, Texas Lawyer. Call him now at 713-552-1117 and visit the website walkertexaslawyer.com.
Row Nation, I'm Ashley Bull, backstage here with the television champion, Van Harrison. Now, Van, it's a new year. It's 2019. What do you have planned for the iPay-per-view in 2 weeks?
Let me tell you, Bull, it's 2019. Van Harrison, the Reality of Wrestling television champion. I've got big things planned for the iPay-per-view. It doesn't matter who you are because the open challenge is still open. Past, present, or future, you feel like you can step in the ring with me and take this title? Come on, because guess what? I'm still taking chins. I'm still getting pins, and I'm still stacking wins. 2019, it's going to be glorious because everyone will hail Van.
Well, welcome back here at the Reality of Wrestling. Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore for the Row. And if you're just joining us, what you've just missed out on is the response from Booker T. And Brad, it looks like Rex Andrews is going to get exactly what he asked for on January the 19th at our iPay-per-view. Wow, you know, I can't even put into words what we just saw. Booker T, huge announcement. We're going to find out more about this, I'm sure, in the coming weeks. But go to realitywrestling.com right now. Find out more information on how you can get tickets and you can watch this now epic iPay-per-view event from the Reality Wrestling. Yeah, it seems like it may very well be a once-in-a-lifetime event. Well, coming up next, the former three-time Reality of Wrestling champion Gino faces the self-proclaimed champion of all television, J.J. Blake. It's our main event. It's right now.
Introducing first, from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 230 pounds, J.J. Blake.
Well, since Ashley can never do it right from Virginia Beach, Virginia, he weighs in tonight at 230 pounds. He is the champion of all television, the Dynamite Adonis, J.J. Blake.
What more can we possibly see here tonight? We've had a fatal four-way match to crown a number one contender for the tag titles. We have new tag team champions. Rex Andrews and Booker T just got in a fight. And now the former three-time Reality of Wrestling champion Gino and the self-proclaimed champion of all television in our main event.
The disrespect will soon end. I am a champion of all television. Every single television in the world. That is more than any of you sorry people have ever done in your pathetic lives. And in a few moments, you will see my rise back to the title picture. You will see me go back to the top when I face this former Reality of Wrestling champion, and I will beat this Row champion. I am the greatest. I am the GOAT. I am the coach. I am Dynamite!
His opponent from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 95 kilos, the Latin heartthrob, Gino.
Well, here he comes, Matt Topolsky, a new year for Gino. After I would say an up and down year for him in 2018.
A year of a lot of ups and downs for sure. Gino, a former reality of wrestling champion. We know some of the things that he faced in 2018, including his bitter rivalry with Aiden Cristiano and, of course, his bitter rivalry with Rex Andrews. Just saw out here a few moments ago, punching the CEO and president of this company in the face. Brad, I'm still stunned by what we've witnessed. I mean, I know we have a main event here, and certainly we'll get into it, but I've got to get your reaction from what we've just seen.
I mean, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I have never seen Booker snap like that. It was very uncharacteristic of who Booker T has been in the 6 years that I've been with this company. He's always been calm, cool, collected, and maybe he'll shout here and there if he needs to, but never lay hands on somebody. Rex Andrews has shaken Booker T. He has pissed him off, for lack of a better term, and Booker just gave him what he was asking for.
Well, a shocking development indeed, and we invite everyone to go to realityofwrestling.com to learn more about how you can purchase the iPay-per-view featuring this encounter between Booker T and Rex Andrews. But now, let's talk about the main event before us. The self-proclaimed champion of all television, former two-time television champion JJ Blake in there with a former three-time Reality of Wrestling champion, the youngest champion in pro wrestling history, in Gino. And you talked about the up and down year that Gino had in 2018. I think it's clear he needs to get off to a good start here in 2019 with a W, but what does the future hold for Gino, Brad?
You know, I'm not exactly sure. I think the future's a little uncertain for Gino as far as his Reality of Wrestling run is going. I think that he would obviously like to be the first man to be the four-time Reality of Wrestling champion, but I also, you gotta wonder, when you get to the mountaintop so many times, is it as fruitful when you make it there again? So I think he's at a crossroads in his career right now.
A lot of speculation about what 2019 holds for Gino, and of course, you talk about JJ Blake. You're certainly the president of his fan club. No one needs a win more than JJ Blake to get this year started off right.
You're absolutely right, Matt Topolsky. I think that Blake was another guy who's at a crossroads right now.
Roll up here from Gino.
He was television champion this year, but then he lost at the Summer of Champions in very expedient fashion to Van Harrison. He might have his sights set, and I think he does have his sights set on a new resolution this new year to become the champion of all Reality of Wrestling.
Impressive arm drag reversal out of that corner from Gino. And JJ Blake was shot right out of the ring. Gino here, baseball slide under the bottom rope. JJ Blake fires back with an elbow to the face.
Right here in front of us.
Now a forearm shot directly to the face of the former three-time Reality of Wrestling champion. A great test for JJ Blake here tonight. That palm strike right across the chest. Everyone next week here on the Reality of Wrestling, the Diamonds Division Championship up for grabs in the main event. We are on a collision course to our first iPay-per-view of 2019. It will happen on January the 19th. And realityofwrestling.com has more details on how you can find it. But JJ Blake, a desperation maneuver right there. And Gino is caught between the ring post and those steel steps.
I don't know, the referee might need to think about calling a stop to this match after that. I know that any piece of the ring is legal to use, but come on.
Well, I think it certainly depends on what your interpretation of it is. Those steel steps are a foreign object. And J.J. Blake, per usual, is real proud of himself.
I don't know if Gino's going to be able to continue. Crowd trying to get behind him, give him some encouragement.
Well, the official has to get back into the ring to initiate a count here, and it has begun. Gino looks like he may be starting 2019 on one leg. J.J. Blake headed back to the outside here. He's not finished. Working on both legs here. Blake seizing an opportunity here, and what a statement he would make by defeating Gino here tonight.
J.J. Blake kicking that right knee of Gino, sending him down again.
Cover here, hooks both legs.
And Gino's hobbling on that right knee.
Trying to get between J.J. Blake and Gino here. Gino needs a breather. Wait a minute, Gino. Oh, wow! High elevation and a crash landing. Face first in the middle of the ring. Cover again here, too. You can see J.J. Blake twisting that leg at the same time he's going for a pin here. Some new offense from J.J. Blake. Not normally known as a mat technician. He is picking apart the former three-time champ right now.
He really is, and he's picking him dry right now. I've always sang the praises of J.J. Blake, as everybody knows, but I am very impressed by his tenacity here tonight. He is outsmarted, outmaneuvered, and outperformed a three-time reality wrestling champion.
Well, there is no better way to get back into the title picture and be taken seriously in that regard than by defeating perhaps the most decorated champion in the history of this company. Well, look out here, head scissor reversal. But Gino can barely put any weight on that right leg. Gino hobbling around on that left leg. Cannot put any weight on the right. Irish whip here. And normally we would see the former El Campeon respond a little bit quicker than that. But nevertheless lands an enziguri here. Could it be enough? Center of the ring, hooks the leg. Somehow Gino crawling out of desperation back into this matchup. Gets a count of two, but J.J. Blake stays in it. Scarlet letter. Reversal. JJ looking for a Blake in. Reversal again. This time Gino missed the mark with that right leg that's already been injured. Another chance here. This time he hit it. Scarlet letter with the bad knee. Can he take advantage and go for the pin? Precious seconds wasting away. Cover two. JJ Blake gets his foot on the bottom rope.
At the very last second, J.J. Blake using his dynamite IQ
put his foot on the bottom rope.
Gino looking for perhaps a fireman's carry there, but he could barely put his own weight. Sit out, Death Valley driver, hooks a leg cover to JJ Blake on his way to one of the biggest victories of his career. A kick out from Gino. Blake is stunned. Gino here. Gino reversal. Now these two testing each other in the center of the ring. Gino with a right hand. Scarlet letter. Reversal. Into a figure four leg lock, center of the ring. JJ Blake has done the damage. Now can he finish off Gino?
That's got to be all Matt Topolsky. The pressure on that knee is probably more than any man could take. Tap.
Gino trying to roll over and reverse the pressure. And he does. JJ Blake. Reversal of fortunes here. Gino back to trying to grab that bottom rope to break it. JJ Blake pulling Gino back to the center of the ring. Wait a minute. Inside cradle. Inside cradle. Oh my goodness. 2.5.
Looking for
it again. This time he got the scarlet letter. Gino center of the ring. 1, 2. El Campeon off to a great 2019.
Your winner, Gino.
JJ Blake pushing the Langhorne Broad to the limit. But Gino doing what Gino does, rising to the occasion and putting another W in his win-loss column. What a remarkable night here at the World Gym Arena. New tag team champions crowned. Booker T and Rex Andrews in a scrap for the ages. And Gino back to his winning ways.